We're gonna have a real good time, spreading love and joy and laughter all over the place. We're gonna have a real good time, nothing's gonna take this good day smile from my face. We're gonna have a good time, we're gonna have a good time. It'll be so legendary, Sherri's got you feeling good.
And now, your host, Sherri Shepherd.
Today. Thank you. Hey, family. Hey. Oh, this day today. Today. We have a great show for you today. I tell you, every woman here in the audience, all my production team, everybody is dressed up. John Murray on this set. And I feel like I'm hot flashing, but I don't think I'm hot flashing. I think it's just the flash of heat because the stars of Creed 3 are here. Michael B. Jordan, Tessa, Thompson, and Jonathan Majors. Woo! Woo! Oh my goodness. Woo! Y'all need to put the air conditioner on. Oh my goodness. This is it's so funny because everybody is dressed up.
Sherri, I've never seen so many young ladies here with those eyelashes that look like the cat paws. and our producer, Ashley, I walked to the office and said, what is all this pink eye makeup you have on today? She's trying to risk it all for Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
We are all trying to risk it all, okay? Oh my goodness, everybody's walking through the hall because we got them sequestered in the basement because we're trying to get, because it's too much. Everybody's sneaking around. I think they done pick locks trying to get down there. It is crazy. So,
and I feel like an old deacon because I'm walking to them. Where's the rest of your skirt?
Man, nobody came to play. And I saw the Michael B. Jordan fan club. They are standing outside in line. Yeah. It is so many people here to see the cast of Creed. And I told you I got my roses from Jonathan Majors for Valentine's Day. So I got oh my goodness. Woo! I'm about to start speaking in tongues again, but today I gotta act like I got some sense because this is a bona fide interview we about to do. Man, it is time to see what stories are flooding the feeds. So, Rihanna just signed up to perform at the Oscars. Yes, I'm so excited for this. She is going to perform the song that she's nominated for, Lift Me Up from Wakanda Forever. Y'all remember that? And her Super Bowl halftime show was watched by 118 million people. When I tell you, Riri, her baby is not even born yet, and already the baby has performed at the Super Bowl and the Oscars. That is the hardest working baby in show business. I'm telling you, that baby is tired. I know the baby is over there singing, sit me down, lift me up. All my mama do is work. Oh my gosh. So the Oscars are March 12th. Good luck, Rihanna. We rooting for you, girl. What a year she is having. Now, actor Matthew Lawrence has high praise for his new girlfriend. Now, if you didn't know, Matthew has been dating Chili from TLC for a few months. They have been together. So TMZ caught up with Matthew and asked him about Chili. Take a look.
I mean, have things gotten more serious? Maybe family, maybe some kids in the future?
All I can say is that she's just probably one of the most spectacular people I've ever met.
All right now. Now this is a good thing because you know men are very simple. Men say what they mean and they mean what they say. So apparently, Chili, you got a good one. And you should, because I remember, you know, you got a good one because he said you're spectacular. And you also said you didn't want no scrubs. So I think you all right, girl. Congratulations to the happy couple. Now, Courtney Cox got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She had two friends join her, Phoebe and Rachel, which was Jennifer Aniston, Lisa Kudrow. They came out to support their real-life friend. And I remember they're such a sweet group. When I guest starred on Friends, this group of women, they were so nice to me. They all ran up to me because I was so nervous to be on a hit show called Friends. And these women could not have been kinder to me. So I'm so glad that they've remained friends for so long and are there for each other. And that is what is flooding the feeds. Now, this story right here, this one got me. Cardi B is completing her 15 days of community service in style, okay? Now, she's not wearing this, but she's showing off her designer looks that she's wearing to do her time, okay? This is the looks that Cardi B is wearing for community service. I want to know, what kind of community service is Cardi B doing? And where is she doing? Is she in her community service? Is she working at the Christian Louboutin store voluntarily? What is her community service stocking the warehouse at Fashion Nova? Where is she? Like Cardi B, this, you know, wearing this, I don't think Cardi B is on the highway picking up trash with those nails. Okay? Or maybe she is picking up trash. You know, you could do it like that with them. I literally want to know, wearing this outfit, as cute as it is, with the look with the beanie, where are they sending her? I gotta know. Because, and the reason why I gotta know, because if I ever get in trouble with the law, that's where I wanna go. If you get to dress up like this, my cousin, when he had to do community service because he was speeding and broke the law, when he had to do community service, I distinctly remember he was on the 405 with a hazmat suit on and a helmet, with that little stick picking up the trash. Can you imagine if you was driving over the George Washington Bridge and you saw Cardi B picking up trash, wearing that? And then, so Cardi wrote, community service has been the best thing that has happened to me, almost like a spiritual journey, because I sometimes leave these centers in tears. Okay, I want to know what spiritual journey you was on. Because I have told the story, y'all. I was in jail for 8 days, and I never had a spiritual experience. Not one time. I cried a lot, but it wasn't never spiritual at all. I just want to know if it was a spiritual. Is she doing community service at a yoga retreat? This is, and she also tweeted, obey the law. If you get to look like this, I don't want to obey the law. All I want to know is who is Cardi's lawyer, who is her judge, because I need him on speed dial because I got a lot of parking tickets. That's who I need. So y'all, a mother who was on TikTok is being praised for her teaching. She was teaching her 16-year-old son to be a good tipper. And Danielle Foster said on her son's first date, his bill was $104, but he only tipped $10. So she made him take her credit card, get $20 more, go back to the restaurant, and tip the server again. That's what clap if you think this is good. Yeah. This is great because this is the same thing. I teach Jeffrey about tipping, but the problem with Jeffrey is he uses that, I don't know, clap if your kids use the Apple Pay. They use that Apple Pay. I'm telling you, that is the bane of my existence because Jeffrey thinks that money falls from Apple Pay. And so I've been teaching him about tipping because I tell him most people rely on the tips as their salary. So I've been teaching him to tip. Now, when he goes out with me, I have to tip more, 40 to 50%, because it's me. If I don't tip, literally, the waiter's looking at me like, I know you gone. And I know when I see that right there, I got to tip. You know, because if I don't tip, you know, I'm going to be on TMZ. Sherri is a bad tipper. It is what it is. It come with the blessings. The blessings come, and then you got to tip. That's part of blessing somebody else. That's what it is. So, the problem is when Jeffrey goes out, he like to tip 50%. And I said, hey, wait a minute, ain't no caramel macchiato. No, sir. So I've been teaching him to tip 20 to 25%, which I think is good for a child when they're going out. Now, what I don't like, because I don't mind tipping, because people, it's for a good service. Do y'all ever have those people when you go out and you go to you go to little places and they push the cup towards you? And I'm like, don't be, and I push it right back. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. Let me feel it first. I ain't even got my doggone coffee yet. So tipping, boy, everybody does it. So it's supposed to be because you want to, but also we know that so many, I know in Europe they don't tip.
They pay them a fair wage over there, so they don't have to. It's a very American thing to tip as much as we do.
Oh, so we need to get them making
We got to get people good salaries.
Yeah, okay, all right. This is what I'm not gonna be doing. If I see Cardi B on the doggone George Washington Bridge and she got a cup, I'm not tipping. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh, so so I think this is a good thing that she made her son go back and tip, but I love it that he had to take her credit card to tip, so you actually tip well, Mom. That's what it was. So there we go. Grammy-nominated artist Friday is having a great month. So Friday recently closed out the Grammys performing his hit God Did with DJ Khaled and John Legend. I loved it. So now, Friday just made one of his biggest dreams come true. He bought his mother a house. Yes, he did. This is so wonderful because almost a year ago, Friday promised his mother he would buy her a home when he reached success. And, he got her this house, but he didn't buy her just a house. He bought her a house in a cul-de-sac. Okay? And this, in a cul-de-sac, so this is where all the family reunions are. A cul-de-sac, it's on a whole nother level because you get to play double dutch in the cul-de-sac. The kids get to run around. Nobody's, it's not going to be no cars there. And this is so amazing. And I feel really, really inadequate because all I bought my dad was a Chrysler 300 and a plasma TV. I did. And and I would have bought my dad, y'all know y'all looking at me, I would have bought my dad and his wife a house, but I married twice, got married twice to the wrong people, so I didn't have the money to do it, and my father still hints around about that house, and I said, look, until I get all right with the IRS, you gotta stay in that rent control apartment. But I will. So Friday, congratulations, keep making your mama proud. And y'all don't go anywhere because up next, the stars, y'all see how I'm moving? Up next, the stars of Creed 3 are here! Now, Creed 3 is one of the most highly anticipated movies of the year. The reviews couldn't be better, and Michael B. Jordan absolutely killed it in his directorial debut. Please welcome the stars of Creed 3, Michael B. Jordan, Tessa Thompson, and Jonathan Majors.
This audience here.
This audience.
This is live. You guys' energy is amazing. This is fantastic.
Okay, well, first, let me tell you. We all been waiting since last Tuesday outside for you guys to come. I just want to let you know. But I gotta tell you, I saw the film. It blew me away. Michael, this is you're directing Creed 3.
Yes,
your
ma'am.
first time directing this at all. How excited are you for everybody to see this movie?
I'm extremely excited. It's been a long journey the last 3 years of my life, putting this thing together. The Creed franchise is on its 9th year making it. So to be able to... And to share something so personal with people that I love and care about that's known me for such a long time, it feels special.
Okay, you know, I know it's special because Tessa, this is why, one of the reasons why I love Creed is because the chemistry between you and Michael B. Jordan on that screen. Like, so you've been through this. This is, you know, your third movie, you know, being in Creed. Like, when you found out that Michael was directing, were you a little bit nervous that the chemistry would change?
No, not really. No, you know what it was? He's like become such a good friend of mine, and I love him so much. I was so proud of him. You know, he's been working since he was 9, right? Yeah. This is like the culmination of so much that I just felt like I got to be his proud friend and on set his proud wife. Like every day at work, I was like, that's my man.
And I felt that. And I felt that every day.
And you felt it every day.
I felt that support, definitely. It's a team sport, and to have like a scene partner and somebody that's going to challenge you, you know, and ask the right questions and push you, but also be in that supportive role is something that I definitely needed, especially my first time directing.
And I got it, and the chemistry did not change, I have to tell you that. And from the moment you popped up on screen, in the studio, you came out the studio, I was like, okay, all right, they there. All right. Now, Jonathan, you are dominating pop culture. You're dominating pop culture because not only are you in Creed, but you're also in Ant-Man as well. And then, so you're in 2 big films, and you're on, don't go anywhere. We got you now. You are on the cover of Vanity Fair's Hollywood issue as well, right here. But I'm gonna tell you what sent me over the edge. It was that cover of Ebony magazine. That one right there.
Boy, give him his flowers.
And I'm sorry, I gotta do it again. All right.
Wait a minute, Sherri, it seems like he got the guns out for you again today.
And I'm feeling all of it, and I'm going, God is a good God today. Jonathan, how does it feel to be a sex symbol? You're an amazing actor. We know this. But you gotta admit, you are a sex symbol. How does that feel?
It feels the same. I guess.
What?
I mean, it's so cool. Good to see y'all. It's cool because it brings folks to the art, and it also brings folks to, you know, whatever else, you know, which is cool. But I got my man here, who is also a sex symbol.
Oh, we gonna get to Michael B. Jordan.
So I just follow my big bro.
You know.
Move how he moves.
And don't worry, we not leaving Michael B. Jordan sexy nowhere. We gonna get to that. But I just feel like it's very funny because the internet is going crazy over you, Jonathan, but you don't have a social media account.
No, ma'am.
So you have seen no comments at all.
No, ma'am.
Okay, who the hell I've been DMing all the time? I'm a little embarrassed. Whoever I'm DMing, can you send my pictures back? So Jonathan, so you have not seen any comments. I have to read. Do you mind if I read some of the comments that people have left?
Please do. Please do.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I want to hear
I have to. So at Cyclone 5 says, in the wise words of Janet, anytime, any place, I don't care who's around. Yeah, that's my other IG name, sorry. Now, at Cassie Chris tweeted, Lord, forgive us in advance for our sinful. Low down sinful thoughts. Ebony didn't have to do us like that. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
And then we got one more for you. At Kiki's Interlude said, I would like him to ruin me. I would let him ruin me.
Is my mama watching this? Mama?
Me thinks your mama may be watching you.
Yeah. Well, we need my mama here because you're speaking in tongues. and she a pastor, so she need to let me know what's going on.
Oh, you don't need no interpreter to know what I was saying in tongues. Tessa knew what I was saying. Now, Michael, I almost needed the oxygen when I saw you on the cover of Rolling Stone. Did y'all see it?
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. So, what's going through your mind when you're doing these photo shoots?
The crazy thing is I'm not really big into photo shoots like that. Like, I think I feel the most vulnerable taking photos like that. Rather than being on set and boxing and stuff like that, the photos is a bit more work for me. But I, you know, amazing photographer Adrienne Raquel, she did an amazing job, you know, with this cover. And you know, thank you Rolling Stone for giving me the space to promote that movie.
Yeah,
you know?
we thank you, Rolling Stone, too.
But I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna throw this off of me. I'm volunteering my man Jonathan Majors for the next sexiest man alive. I think
the next sexiest man alive
I think it's
in
gotta be
People
Jonathan.
magazine?
I think it's gotta be. I think it's gotta be.
Have you, but now that, you know, Jonathan is this big sex symbol, have you given him any advice on the sex symbolness of it all?
I don't think he needs any advice. I think he's doing the best thing by staying off of social media and just kind of just focusing on the work. And you know, as long as he does the work, he'll be fine. He'll be good. And if he needs me, he got a wingman right here. He's good.
Now, Tessa, I gotta tell you, I saw you in the film, in the Marvel film, one of the Marvel films, and you were playing Valkyrie. And girl, you were kicking butt. Tessa, you did not come to play in the movie, and I was just like with you all the way. Now you're in the movie in Creed, and you're not doing any fighting. So watching Jonathan and Michael, you didn't want to jump in the ring at all.
No, I had such a good view. I would have disrupted it. No, I really like being ringside because I don't have to be as physical. The Marvel movies, you have to be, you know, you work so hard. You both can attest to that. You have to worry about your diet and everything. No, this time it was fun. Just I'm being a mom, so I just have to worry about snacks. And that's about it. And I think I did a great job at snacks. I made sure Mila had all the snacks she needed, and I also had snacks. I had to try them first to make sure they were kid-approved.
Girl, now I love this because your character, you're a musician, you brought that into it, but when you auditioned for the role, did you have to prove that you could sing?
Oh my goodness, yes, I did.
Really?
Yeah, because bless Ryan Coogler, he really wanted to make sure that whoever played Bianca was gonna write and perform that music, and thankfully at the time I was really interested in music, so I was doing it kind of as a hobbyist, but I was singing in a band. But he had me send a lot of tape, and one time I was actually on tour somewhere in like the middle of the country, and we were doing sound check when I got the call that I had to send something else in, so I went into the dirtiest bathroom I think I have ever been and sent him a tape, in this very gross bathroom, but it paid off, so here I am.
And that's one of the great things about the Creed film is, like, you know, we want to get actors and people that are going to embody the role, you know, and the fact that, you know, Tessa was actually living that life, that Bianca lifestyle, it just added an extra layer. The same way that me and Jonathan has to get in the character and actually have to box to get inside the ring. So that duality, I think, is something that just adds another layer to the Creed franchise. I think it's pretty cool.
And it's so funny, this Creed franchise, this is your first Creed movie, Jonathan, and you and Michael didn't really know each other that well when you got the call to be in the movie.
Me and Mike had just, you remember that? We shook hands on the way out of a party.
Really?
Probably about a year ago, probably about 4 years ago.
Now, 4 years ago now.
4 years, just the season. And the next thing I know, I'm getting a phone call from my team saying, hey, Michael B. Jordan wants your phone number. I said, what, Michael B. Jordan want my phone number?
Like every woman in America's dream call.
I say, bring it, come. I give it to him, he calls. 20 minutes later, he chats for an hour. I see the passion, I see the vision, you know, that he has for Creed 3. Tell me he's gonna direct it. I look at this brother and I go, this man's he's gonna live and die on this movie. This is it for him, you know?
Yeah.
And I wanted to have his back on that, you know, 110%.
I just, and in watching you, I have to say, as a layperson, you made a great choice because what you brought to the role was so tender and vulnerable. I wanted to not like you, and I ended up understanding you so completely and fully and totally. So I think, I was hoping you'd take more of your clothes off, but you know, but I was into the acting. Jonathan, you were so awesome. Your fight scenes, fight scenes in the movie, and you did this on IMAX. Like, this is the first time y'all used IMAX.
Yeah, I mean, this is the 9th film film, you know, and you know, there's been so many boxing movies made over the years, you know, it kind of forced me to think outside the box and how do I make these fights feel fresh and look different, and the fact that we used IMAX cameras made you feel like you were right there in the ring with us.
It sure did.
The sound design was super important, especially having an ASL family and how we play with sound throughout the movie. We wanted to really, really incorporate that into the fighting scenes also. And then Damien was probably Adonis's most personal battle and challenger thus far. So the fight needed to feel intimate, and that's kind of how we
And
shot.
I don't want to give anything away, but the chemistry between you two was so palpable. It just tugged at my heart so much when you were those scenes where you would just look at each other and that love that you had for each other. I got it. I got it. It was beautiful.
Exactly.
Black masculinity.
It's important.
Yes.
Showing it in that way was important to us.
Yep.
You know, and I think we did it. Yeah.
I got it. I got it, the love between you two and the pain and the hurt. Y'all gotta go see Creed. I'm not gonna tell you everything. Okay, please stick around because up next, Mila Davis-Kent, this little star, the young actress who plays Michael and Tessa's daughter in Creed 3 is joining us. Don't miss it. We are back with the cast of Creed 3. Now, when it came time to cast Adonis and Bianca Creed's daughter, Amara, there was a nationwide open call looking for authentic young deaf actresses. So, we want to welcome the talented young lady who got the part, and she crushes it. Give it up for Mila Davis-Kent. And I want to thank Mila's interpreter, Katura J. Holiday, for being with us today. So, Mila, so many young actresses, they auditioned for this role. Can you describe how you found out you got the role?
Okay, yes, I will tell you what happened. So I was actually at my auntie's house, and I was playing with my cousins, and my mom called me, and she was like, "You got the role." And at first, I was shocked. I was like, is Mom lying? But then I was like, no, my mom doesn't lie. This can't be a lie. So I was so excited and shocked at the same time. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? So I started jumping up and down. I was so happy. I was screaming. I was really excited to be a part of this film. Nervous at the same time, just a little bit, but really excited.
Oh, man. Well, Mila, we are so excited that you are here. And I have to say, Michael, when you saw Mila, I know what makes my heart jump when I'm looking at Mila and interacting with her, but what did you see in her that you said, okay, she's gonna be my daughter?
Just the confidence. I mean, the confidence and the light in her eyes whenever I saw her on screen, it just made me feel like, okay, this little girl has it. Like, whatever it is, we're gonna work through it. And, you know, her entire family's deaf, you know, her brothers and her sisters. So just to see that community and that family, it really helped out and informed me on how to actually capture like an ASL family. So I'm just completely indebted to Mila and her mom and her entire family. But she was just so special, and she's comfortable, you know? She's comfortable in her own skin, and I think that confidence is what you need, especially your first time on a movie set. She was not nervous at all. She knocked it out the park.
Mila, how are you feeling hearing Michael say all these things about you?
I feel so proud. I feel really happy, and it really touched my heart. Thank you, Mike. I love Mike. He is so kind. He's such a nice person. So, and I just love him so much.
Oh, man. You know, Tessa, your character in the movie is also hearing impaired. So being around Mila, did you learn a lot?
Yes, I did. I think the biggest thing I learned was I feel like sometimes our world is so biased towards the hearing world.
Yeah.
And I think there's this idea of wanting to be perfect, and the most important thing I think is to just try. And every day I had the chance to do that with her. And then also, she's just so fearless, as Mike said. I remember one day there was a scene where a camera had to come straight at her, and she just had to look straight down the barrel. And I was sat right next to her, and she didn't flinch at all. She's just really, really brave. And I think no matter the age or how many movies you've done, I was so impressed by her all the time.
Okay, so Mila, everybody is impressed with you. Now, they had to learn ASL. How did they do? Are you impressed with them?
Uh-oh.
Oh, yes. They did very, very well. And I was just like, wow, it shows how much they care about me. That they would take the time to learn sign language for me. It just made me feel so good.
Oh, wow. I almost said thank you. That was so nice what you said about...
Because it's really important, especially for directing. You want to be able to have side conversations. Communication is so important on a set. So if I only was able to talk through the interpreters all the time, it would really slow us down and really not have that emotional connection that I feel like the family really needed to have. So I mean, she's the biggest jokester and prankster on the set. So she kept us on our toes all the time. She's awesome.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You're the biggest jokester on the set. What was the most fun prank you played, Mila?
Let me think. They would tell me what to do sometimes, and then I would act like I didn't know what to do. I would do the opposite of what they said. But it was just a joke. I knew what they wanted me to do, and then it made everybody laugh, and then we were able to move forward from there, so it was good.
And then you moved on. Now, Jonathan, because I saw in the movie, when you met Mila, when you met Mila, and it was so great. So I know that you have a daughter.
Yeah.
Did this help you, when you were relating to Mila and when you were impressed with her as well?
I was blown away.
Yeah.
I mean, the response in the film, if I remember, was like, oh, whoa, man, God, just the spirit, the spirit of her is just so bright, and she's so brave. And yeah, I had to sing with her, but I got to watch her move on set. I got to see her in the makeup trailer, and just the way she connects to everybody, the way she's just so personable, I think about my little girl, and I go, wow, yeah, like that generation is gonna be solid. If they keep moving like that, with that much love and that much light, I mean, we're in good shape.
Yep.
Yeah, Mila, I'm very excited to see where you're gonna be in like the next 5 years, next 3 years, heck, next Tuesday. You are good, girl. But Michael, now, Adonis Creed your character is a true girl dad. Yes. So were you inspired by a lot of like the father-daughter kind of relationships out here?
Yes, boxing is traditionally fathers and sons, and we've seen that story play out through history and throughout films. I think it was really important to kind of switch that up a bit. Apollo Creed was modeled after Muhammad Ali, and then of course Layla Ali was a champion. So and Kobe Bryant was a big mentor of mine, and that affected me. The way he really took ownership of being a girl dad and made it cool. And I was like, you know what? That's something that the world needs to see more of. And even my barber Jove, him and his 2 daughters. And just like, I had so many strong father-daughter relationships around me. It was perfect to kind of like keep the franchise fresh, move it in a new direction. I felt like it was perfect to give the Creeds a daughter, so.
Oh, this is very cool. Might we be seeing Mila some kind of, as she gets older? Because it seems like she might be following in Adonis's footsteps, maybe.
Well, yes.
No hesitation, yes. No, I think it was important to, when you're building franchises, to give people options, and you want to explore these characters and their truth, and to be truthful. She's half, Adonis and half, Bianca, you know what I'm saying? Yes. So that tied into a bigger theme of how we parent and our relationship, and, and how we compromise and how we deliver one message to the next generation. I thought was really important, that I think is lost a lot nowadays. So this movie touched on a lot of themes, and this family, this group here, I wanted to embody it as much as I could.
We got it. And Mila, I want to say this to you. I want to audition for you real quick, because I know you're going to be really, really big and famous after this movie comes out. So if you do another show and you need a really loud kind of woman to play your mama, I know you got Tessa in Creed, but if you need a really loud woman to play your mama, I'm just auditioning for the role. Okay, all right, good. There we go.
Yeah.
You got to shoot your shot while you got it. Y'all, I want to say thank you so much for being here. Go see Creed in theaters March 3rd, and we'll be right back. Up with the Kids, where I quiz my audience on what the kids are saying today. Now, I am here with Myrna from Brooklyn. All right, Myrna.
Yes, Brooklyn in the house.
All right, well, let's see if Brooklyn got this. Okay, Myrna, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, the word is crunchy. Let me use it in a sentence. Ariel's mom has been extra crunchy lately. She only buys greens and vegan products. Is Ariel's mom really mad about her diet, a fan of granola, or environmentally friendly?
Okay, Sherri.
What?
Can I ask the audience
You can
for
get
some
your
help?
lifeline. Get your lifeline.
Okay. I remember Erica and where y'all at?
What you say?
What's the answer?
What you say?
What's the answer?
C, did you say C?
We're gonna go with C.
Environmentally friendly? Yeah, that's it. Now we got. All right, we are here with Diane from New York, and the phrase is skirt, skirt. All right. All right, I saw 5-0 coming, so I had to skirt, skirt. All right. Is that hem my dress so it fit better, leave immediately, or stop, drop, and roll?
Oh, Lord. Help. G, B?
Is it B? All right, all right, I'm here with Kelly from New Jersey, and the word is Gucci. I just got a promotion today. Everything is Gucci. All right. Is everything better with designer brands? All good or overpriced?
Come on. B?
There we go, girl. B, there we go. Come on, Keisha from Detroit. All right, so Keisha, the phrase is caught in. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on, Keisha. Okay, the phrase is. All right, hold on. The phrase is caught in 4K. My parents saw my sister sneaking out of the house on the Ring camera last night. She got caught in 4K. Did my sister get caught playing NBA 2K, wearing $4,000 boots, or on high-res video?
I got 2 kids.
You got 2 kids.
So I'm gonna say
So you gonna say
C.
C? It's C. That's right. All right. I'm here with Melody from Long Island, and Melody, the term is playing in my face. Stop playing in my face. I know you were talking behind my back. Did my sister get caught insulting my intelligence, playing hand games, or messing up my makeup?
Don't play with me, Sherri. Don't play with me.
I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing in your face. Insulting my intelligence? You said?
I say A.
A? What?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all got it. Come on in here. Come on in here. Thank you all for playing, and you are all going home with a $100 gift card to Black Tap Restaurant. We'll be right back. Now, today's laugh comes from a little girl who's ready to throw down to protect her brother. Take a look.
Goodbye, baby punk.
Chris called your brother a punk?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Get the knife. Cut Chris.
Okay, let me tell you something about this little girl. She is cutthroat. I would hire her as part of my security team any day. Thanks for the laugh, and we'll be right back. Surrounded by this gorgeous chocolate-ness, it is time for Tell Me Something Good. I am here with Jeanette from New York. Jeanette, tell me something good.
Something good is today my girlfriends came to pick me up because yesterday I celebrated my 52nd birthday.
Wait a minute, what?
And they said, get in the car, we rode over, and had no clue. So what is new is actually you, because I had no clue I was coming here to see you today.
Oh, man.
That's for you.
That's your girlfriends for you.
My Fab Five.
Oh, my gosh. And that is so great to celebrate your birthday. We are sending you and your Fab Five to Melba's Restaurant. Next we have is Simone and Catrice from Maryland. Tell me something good.
Hey, Sherri.
Hey,
something
girl.
good is I'm recently engaged. So we're here
celebrating with my sister and my mother. My mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and my aunt.
Oh, you got a whole family. All right, so congratulations on your engagement. Best wishes. And to celebrate your engagement, we are sending you to Slate Restaurant. All of you. We will be right back. Show put a smile on your face. I know 3 people did mine. Tomorrow from Bel Air, Cassandra Freeman and Adrienne Holmes will be here. Plus, our Best Life series continues with Jen Hatmaker. Until then, be intentional about having a good time. Bye.
Nice.